Today we're going to be talking about mental status examinations. Mental status examinations are done by counselors in certain settings, such as hospitals, inpatient facilities, and some outpatient units. Some people have the idea that a mental status examination has specific rules or that specific instruments are given. Sometimes in a mental status examination, a cognitive assessment will be used. But typically they start by the counselor gathering information just about the client and how they are functioning, which is sometimes followed by a cognitive examination.
Hey Pam.
Hello.
My name is Adam.
Very nice to meet you, Adam.
So I know you met with someone earlier, but I just wanted to get some additional information about how you're doing. Well, I wanted to check in a little bit just how you're feeling overall.
No, I'm so tired.
You're tired?
Oh God, it's been days.
Days? Like sleep-wise?
I mean, woo! 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days?
I mean, I have not been sleeping.
So-
My eyes were like, oh!
So no sleep at all?
Nope, no.
None?
I've been painting at night. I've just been painting.
So it's been 4 or 5 days. Sounds like little to no sleep at all?
None.
None. And have you tried to go to sleep?
Did you know that the color purple is my absolute favorite? I don't try to always use it in my paintings because I'm trying to express myself, and sometimes I use red.
Purple
Do you like the red
purple is a fun color, and those are nice pants.
Thank you.
So have you tried sleeping at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, nothing works, and I'm fine. I mean, I'm fine. I'm a little tired. I'm a little tired.
It sounds a little frustrating not being able to get sleep.
A little bit, because I'd probably be a better artist.
Yeah. Hey, you said that earlier. I wanted to ask, so you like to paint?
Yeah.
What do you like to paint?
Well, I've been told I'm really creative, very creative. You know, I like to do my hair. I like to wear a little bit of lipstick.
Yeah.
And I can paint very well. And I started taking an art class. Oh, it's great. Do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? Is she married? Does she paint?
Well, you said something that I think is really interesting. You said you just started taking an art class.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay awake, but I get so energized.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a lot of energy.
I do.
So what do you like to paint?
Christ.
As in Jesus Christ?
Flowers.
And flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that mountain. Look at the mountains. Beautiful.
You like those pictures? I do too. I find them relaxing. How about you?
I feel a lot of power. Okay, I like it.
When you say power, Pam, what do you mean by that?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on, I gotta wake up. Okay, what are we asking again? Power.
I'm curious what you mean by that.
I mean, I feel really like light burst out of me. You know, I got a lot of rays of sunshine.
Do you feel like you can do things?
I can. My preacher said I'm very special. Pretty special. He says I ought to utilize all the talents that God gave me. That's what I've been doing. That's why I'm taking this class, and I'm so good.
That's great.
I think
Pam,
I'm gonna do clay.
Tell me one of your talents.
Do you have another one of those water bottles?
That water bottle right there?
Yeah, I like that. It's got green on it. I use that in my paintings.
You can have one of those before we leave.
Thank you, Adam.
Sure.
Thank you.
So, what would you say is one of those special talents you have?
I love people.
Mm-hmm.
I love people, and I like to share myself with them. Mm-hmm.
Share yourself in what way?
No.
No, I don't.
I like to talk to people. I like to hug them.
Mm-hmm.
Watch movies with people. That's nice. It's nice. I like to do that. Like anything that's artistic.
Yeah.
Like movies. All the actors and the actresses. I want to be one day.
Do you? So Pam, you've been telling me that it's been how long since you've been not being able to sleep much and just feeling really full of energy?
Oh, Adam, the questions. Probably 4 or 5 days. I haven't slept.
So you haven't slept for 4 or 5 days?
Yes, that's right.
Have you ever had these moments like this before?
I mean, I don't know if I've ever not slept for 4 or 5 days. I mean, I'm always kind of bright. I got a lot of energy. I mean, sometimes I can understand why I'm not sleeping. But this has been a long time. I mean, it feels like a year.
So this feels different than before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it might be because I've been chosen to really share my talents. That's why I'm taking the class. This art class really helped me out.
It sounds like sometimes you got a lot of thoughts going on at once.
Yeah.
Does that sound accurate?
Yeah, probably. Got a lot going on out here.
Yeah. Have you ever thought of hurting yourself?
No. Oh, I love myself.
So you would never do
I
anything?
sometimes do this.
That's good. So you've never really had any thoughts to hurt yourself?
No. Do you like red on the clock, or do you like green? Because my car that I drive has got green.
It's great. And I actually happen to like red myself. But I also wanted to ask you too, have you ever thought of committing suicide?
Oh, if they don't promote that behavior in my church.
No.
No?
So you wouldn't do something like
No, I
that?
don't think so, but I tell you, sometimes I get so tired, and, the landlady was at my house, and she wants me to pay the rent, and oh my God, sometimes there's too much going on, too much. Sometimes I think, God, wouldn't it be nice to just go to sleep and never wake up?
Yeah. When you say too much, what
Do
if...
you feel that way too?
A little bit sometimes, but the difference is it sounds like what you're experiencing is a little bit different than you've experienced before. And you said sometimes you have a lot of thoughts and it's too much. What are a couple of examples where you have a lot of thoughts at once?
I mean, a lot. I need to go get my hair highlighted. I need contacts. I need to take my dog for a walk. I need to show up for art class 3 times a week. I've got church 2 nights a week. I mean, it gets very overwhelming, Adam.
You've got a lot on your plate.
I have a lot.
Yeah.
You noticed?
Do you ever sometimes...
You know why I'm so tired? I just got so much going on. I can't sleep.
That's a good question. It's something we can help you figure out. Pam, do you ever sometimes feel like you're a really important person?
How did you know?
I had that feeling. I wanted to check in on that.
I am. I have a lot to give to people, Adam.
Yeah, I wanted to ask that because I wanted to see what is it do you think that you can give to people?
My happy affect.
Yeah.
And I'm an artist. I told you before,
Yeah.
I'm an artist and I paint. Sometimes I dog walk. I love dogs. I love them.
What do you think separates you? Because you're pretty important, pretty special, right?
I am.
What do you think
Did I tell you I'm
separates
going to
you?
go door to door and recruit people to help me rewrite the art books in my class with a calligraphy pen?
Really?
Yeah, because I can do that. And I can help other people spread joy to all the others.
So you think you can help a lot of people doing
Yeah,
that?
I can. I'm pretty sure.
So you feel pretty important about that?
Very. It almost goes without saying.
Pam, what do you like to do for fun?
Do you know where they got that?
No idea.
You just tell somebody wherever they order their little stuff like that, I'd like that kid once. Okay?
What do you like to do for fun, Pam?
Well, oh my God, Adam, the list
Do you
is like
sometimes
this long, and now why?
do some things that might get you into trouble?
I don't know. Well, everybody does it, Adam. It's not that big of a deal.
What's it? Yeah.
I want my brownies after that.
Yeah. So you like to smoke
It helps
marijuana?
my creativity.
Yeah.
providing a mental status exam, a counselor needs to address the client's level of cognition. A commonly used instrument is by Folstein, and McHugh, which Adam is now going to demonstrate. However, not all mental status exams include a formal assessment of cognition.
What year is this?
I just had a birthday. It is, I know this one, Adam, 2007.
What season is it?
Well, it's hot. I mean, hello. I know how to dress summer season.
It is hot.
Yeah, I'm pretty fashionable that way. I dress according to season. Yeah. It's warm out. Really warm. Hot.
What month is it?
It is. I know. Is there 31 days in July? I do know this one because I've got art class tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 2nd. Today must be, God, I don't know what day it is, but I know it's the 1st. I know it's the 1st.
Okay.
Don't ask me the date, Adam. I haven't slept in 4 days. I think you're pushing a little too much. You know what I mean?
So do you know what month it is then?
Yeah, it's, what day did I just say? It's August 1st.
Okay. So then today's date would be?
Oh, gosh, man, you are thorough.
I know.
Whoa.
Yeah.
August 1st, 2007.
So what day is it of the week right now?
Just let me get back. I mean, I haven't slept in 4 or 5 days, so my brain's not so sharp.
All right. That's okay. So you're not quite sure what? That's okay. What state are we in, Pam?
I know that one. I'm in Indiana. Look at one of my pants. Red and white. That's Indiana.
Are those the colors of the state?
Mm-hmm.
What county are we in?
Well, let's see. Monroe, the end. Yeah.
So we're in Monroe County?
You know, I think those pictures remind me of when I went to Wyoming.
They look nice, huh?
Yeah, I went mountain climbing in the summer.
So, what city are we in?
I know this. It's, gosh, I was there yet. Bloomington. I know that. Right? Is that right? Right?
Yeah.
Because I'm taking my art class at IU.
Well, that kind of leads into my next show. What is the name of the hospital that we're in right now?
I don't know if I know that.
It's okay if you do. Want a little bit more time?
I think. Why is that phone in here? Do you need to call somebody while we're here?
You're okay.
I don't like that black color. Not very pretty.
So you don't know what
Pretty
hospital we're in?
lucky.
You don't know the name of the hospital?
Let's come back to that question. I don't know.
What floor are we on in this hospital? Do you remember?
I don't know because I came here with somebody who told me I'm very special and that I just need to utilize my talents, but that he thinks that I might just need to talk to you.
So we talked a lot about that already, which I really appreciate, but it sounds like you're not sure what floor we're on.
Maybe not, but I think sometimes you ask a lot of questions for a
I
tired
know.
person.
Don't worry, these get a little bit more interesting soon.
Okay, Adam.
And you're doing a
I'm
good
not feeling a whole lot of creativity over there.
Don't worry, they're gonna get creative real soon, and you're doing a good job.
You'd look better in purple, man.
I've been told that. Thank you.
That'd be the color. Purple with a P.
So Pam,
Purple.
what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna say the names of 3 different objects. Alright? And after I say them, I want you to repeat them. Okay?
Okay.
You ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
Apple, table, penny. Now you sing them.
Apple, table, pen.
All right. Now, I want you to remember what they are because I'm going to ask you to name them again in a few minutes.
Oh, these
Okay.
games. Oh my gosh. Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Okay.
Is that one a little bit better? Okay. Let's try this one then. What I want you to do is I want you to subtract 7 from 100.
God.
Yep. And then subtract 7 from the answer you get. And keep subtracting 7 until I tell you to stop.
Let's do something with the alphabet.
Well, we might get to something like that soon. But let's
Really?
try this one first.
100 minus 7.
And then keep subtracting 7 from the answer you get.
Let's just say it's 93 and stop there.
That's good.
I'm
What would-
stopping at
What would be the next one?
I'm stopping at I don't like numbers.
So you want to try what the next one would be?
No.
Could you do that for me?
No.
Okay.
87. 87. 87. 87 hours is how long I would love to sleep. Oh, God, I've never been so tired.
What would the next number be?
80.
Good. We're almost there. And the next one?
Questions. You're taxing my tired brain.
You're doing a good job.
What did you ask again?
I think the last number you said was
80.
80.
80.
See? You know what you're doing. So what would the next number be?
I'm not good with numbers.
Okay.
I'm not good with numbers.
Are we done with that then?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's move on. What about that alphabet?
Almost there.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I,
So,
J,
Pam.
K, L, M, P.
Pam, remember those 3 objects, Ash? The list and ask you to
Apple,
remember?
table, penny.
Apple.
Apple, table, penny.
All right. Now, what's this object right here on my wrist?
You don't know?
I want you to tell me.
I've got one too, mister.
Yes, you do.
I know what that is. You can't fool me.
Mhm.
It's a timepiece.
Timepiece.
Yep.
Any other names you have for that?
I'm very creative like that.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Wristwatch. Clock watch.
Good.
Wrist clock.
One more like that. What's this?
Well, Adam, that is a Pilot G207 tracking. I'm creative.
What would someone else like me call it? A non-creative person?
Pen. Are you serious? I can answer these with 5 days of no sleep.
We're almost there. I'm impressed.
I know.
You're doing a good job.
You know why? Because a lot of people tell me I'm smart.
Let's see if
I'm
you can do this one.
attractive.
Can you do this
I'm
one for me, Pam? I want you to repeat this sentence exactly as I say it.
Do these look like pajama bottoms?
You ready?
A lot of people tell me that.
Here comes the sentence, Pam.
Okay.
All right? No ifs, ands, or buts.
Oh, my mother used to say that all the time. No, if, ands, or buts, Pam.
Good.
We're going to bed.
Good job.
Where's she now?
Your mom?
Yeah, obviously I'm not sleeping.
Ready for the next one?
No ifs, ands, or buts, Adam.
This one gets more fun, doesn't it?
Okay.
All right. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want to see if you can follow just some instructions for me.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to give you a piece of paper right here.
Do you like those silver shades? I mean, don't you think this room would look so much better
Yeah.
with wood, the wood, like the cottage wood kind? Like, what do they call those? Like plantation blinds! I think that it would be a lot warmer.
Pam, we're almost done. And I know you like that.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
And you're doing a good job for me, and I
Okay.
appreciate that. What I want to see is if you can just follow some instructions for me, okay? So I'm going to give you this piece of paper.
A little taxing. Okay.
All right, Pam? I'm going to ask you, almost there. All right? But I appreciate your eagerness. What I'm going to ask you to do is, when we're ready, and I'll say so, I'm going to ask you to take in your right hands, Use both hands to fold it, and then place it on the floor.
Fold it. Now that's.
You ready?
Do it once.
All right.
Okay. Give it over.
Here we go.
Which hand? Which hand, Adam?
Do you remember my instructions?
Does that look straight to you, Adam?
As long as it looks good to you. All done? Good. You can have it if you want.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to do something real pretty for this, and the next time I see you, you're not going to recognize this.
No?
Okay?
You gonna use some of your painting skills?
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Yeah. Painting is weight.
Okay. So, do you mind putting that down just for a second?
I suppose.
This next thing I'm going to do, is it safe there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this piece of paper, and what I'm going to do is I want you to read what this says here silently to yourself, and then do what it says.
Up here in my mind.
You can take it.
Maybe.
All right. Good.
Can I open my eyes?
Yes, you may.
I don't know. I
Hey.
need to go to sleep.
I think you're going to like this one, Pam.
Okay.
See this design here? I'm going to give you a pencil. See that right there?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I want you to show me your artistic ability, so I'm going to ask you to see if you can copy that as close as you can to the way that is.
Where do you want me to do that at?
The space right here.
Here?
Yep.
The whole thing?
Great. Thanks.
Welcome.
One more left. All right. On the same sheet of paper,
Where'd you get those socks, man?
I want you.
Ah!
Sorry.
That's
I want
okay.
you to write a complete sentence. Can you do that for me?
Anything I want to say?
Anything you think's a sentence. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Pam. Guess
If you
what,
want
Pam?
me to paint something, I can do that, and it'll be much better than anything I did on that.
All right, Pam. You know what? We're all done with the questions, at least with me. You like that?
I love it.
I appreciate that. I know it wasn't easy. So,
That's not that hard.
I know, and you did a good job.
I'm just so tired.
You know what's next, Pam?
I'm so tired.
You know what's next?
The ABCs.
Almost. But first what I want to do is I want you to meet one of
What
our
color is
nurses.
that, Adam?
I think that's red. So, Pam, I want you to meet one of our nurses here.
Okay.
All right?
Who would this lovely lady be?
Her name is Sue. All right? And what she's going to do, Pam,
Just cute, just cute.
have you ever had your blood pressure taken before?
Susie cute. Sue.
Have you ever had your blood pressure taken before?
I guess.
This is what Sue's
A long
going to do.
time ago.
When we walk out, I'm going to introduce you to Sue, who's one of our nurses. And she's going to take your blood pressure, take your temperature, and a few other things like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to a few of my other colleagues. She might. And after I talk to a few of my colleagues,
Sleep.
Pam, you and I are going to come back and meet, and we're going to talk about what the plan is and where we're going to go from here.
I have to meet more people?
We're almost done, though, and it won't be too long.
Options.
So, are you okay to meet Sue?
Do I have a choice?
It'd be nice if you'd want to give it a shot. I think you do.
I
get
guess
the
as long
feeling.
as I'm here, I'd love to meet new people.
Yeah,
So
and
let's
you've done a
bring
good
Susie
job.
Q on
Alright.
in.
We'll
I don't
meet
mind.
Sue.
I don't mind.
I'll talk to a few.
I don't mind.
All right. I'll talk to a few of my colleagues while you're meeting Sue, and then we'll come back and we'll discuss where we'll go from there. Okay?
You got it, Adam.
All right. Thanks, Pam.
Now what I'd like you to do is write a mental status examination of Pam. In the mental status examination, you should address her appearance, her mood and affect, her speech and language, her thought, content, processes, and perceptions, her level of cognition, and conclude with her insight and judgment related to her issues and problems. Good luck with this assignment.